So OG Anunoby played some of the best basketball I've ever seen in my life last night, and now I know why after the game, as you guys just saw at the beginning of the video, but he throws down a 360 dunk here. I mean, when have you ever seen OG do anything like that? And right here, this is just a step back shot over a 7-footer, effortlessly puts it in. OG made 4 straight threes at one point here. He just goes baseline. Richards is a little bit late to get there, but of course you give up baseline, that's going to happen. And then just using his strength again, I think that was Ryan Dunn, who's a rookie, but he's still very good at defense. OG again just pushed him to the ground, man. Get in the weight room, young man. And then here's the leak out in transition, throws it down. Jalen Brunson returned. I thought overall he played very solid. Of course, he's got to get his timing back. Nice little pass right there through the middle of the defense as OG again just continues to obliterate Ryan Dunn, man. It's just not even fair to this point. He's coming off of a curl right here, puts his strength down again, just rises up with 2 hands. OG's strength, this is the first time he's actually using it to his advantage. He just continues to just overpower helpless defenders, and he just time and time again is doing that. And then his 3 balls also on. Over his last 10 games, OG is shooting 45.8% from 3. Like, that doesn't even make sense. And when he goes downhill, he's unstoppable because not only is he incredibly strong, but he's got the touch to be able to softly lay it up and in when there's contact. And nobody's even bothering to foul him because you're just going to give him it at once. You might as well just let him drive to the basket and get the 2 versus give him a free throw. And when that 3's on, I mean, OG is becoming one of the top players in the league, guys. We're talking about him being probably all NBA defense this year. If he's not, it's criminal. He's efficient now. Without Jalen Brunson, OG stepped up and was helping the Knicks win games. Like, as much as I like Quentin Grimes, he's playing amazing right now, but Philly isn't winning games. The Knicks are. I mean, we've won, what, 5 of our last 6 games? I get we haven't exactly been able to beat the top dogs, but we did have a double-digit lead against the Cavs without our top 3 point guards, and the reason for that was OG's aggressiveness. He just needs to continue it for 4 quarters because OG, there has been a lot of times during this hot stretch of where for 2 quarters he's unbelievably good, the other 2 quarters he's not even shooting the ball or attacking. It was the same thing against the Suns as early on. OG is, yeah, he had a couple of dunks, things like that, but then he really started to turn it on, and it was just continuously every single possession him just scoring and being unguardable, unstoppable. So the Knicks need to continue to run through OG and let him continue to take shots because they're going to be able to compete with the top dogs if they're efficient. That's how the Knicks are going to do it. Defensively, absolutely, they were 17th before Brunson got injured, and then they were the 7th best defensively when Brunson was out. So clearly the defense is taking a huge hit with Brunson out there. But if the Knicks can just be decent defensively and then elite offensively, which they've done all year, we've been in the top 5 in offensive rating, offensive efficiency the entire year. We've gotten up to 2, dating all the way back to the season. Cat, OG, Brunson, I mean, those 3 guys are going to be so crucial. Of course, you got Hart, Mitchell Robinson, Campaign, Landry Shamet, Deuce McBride. The Knicks have a lot of talent. At the end of the day, I don't even think our season will come down to talent. I think it's going to come down to Tibbs' adjustments, and is he going to make the necessary moves to be able to match up with Boston and Cleveland, because the Cavs are essentially guaranteed the 1 seed, which means that as the third seed, we'd match up with Boston in the 2nd round, and they would have home court. So we're gonna have to go to Boston the first 2 games. If we can win one of those, I mean, that would be great, but getting to the 2nd round is not going to be easy by any means. Milwaukee, Detroit, I think we're going to play Milwaukee. That's a tough matchup, man. Very, very tough matchup going up against Giannis for a 7-game series, a guy who's won a championship, who can put up 30, 20, and 10 within the blink of an eye. Like, he's that good. I'm not overly concerned with Milwaukee, but what I'm thinking right now is that the Knicks, we've seen flashes and stretches this season where we can beat anyone. We had a double-digit lead on the road at OKC. We had multiple double-digit leads against the Cavs this season. We came back from 25 against the Celtics, cut it to 4 points. So that means that for that stretch, we were out playing the Celtics too. The Knicks, they can do this. They just got to be all in. They can't afford lackluster performances. They can't afford drop coverage because the Cavs are going to pick that apart. They have picked it apart. The Celtics have too. Okay, they want to end up calling a screen. You sure as hell better not just drop back if you're Cat or Mitchell Robinson and sort of just lurk there and not do anything. No, like, switch that. Go over, do something, man. Just you can't just you have to switch everything. It's really that simple. Like the Knicks have to switch everything, and with Mitchell Robinson, switching him on to Derek White, or switching him on to, I don't know, think Dame's coming back, but Mitch on a guard is really not the end of the world. Same thing with Cat too. It's better than just going back and giving him an open 3-point shot, because the Knicks are just horrendous, man, giving up 3-point shots. I mean, it's killed us all season long. You could argue that our interior defense is actually the reason our outside 3-point defense sucks. I mean, you could definitely make that case. But we've seen the Knicks defensively since Mitch came back. Just like last season, Mitch came back, we were elite defensively, and he's come back and we're elite defensively. But Jalen Brunson's gonna have to play defense, man, because Cat and Brunson, bottom 5 defenders at their position. How do you win a championship with 2 of your top 5 guys, especially your 2 best players, are not good defenders? So it's gonna come down to defense at the end of the day. Like, yeah, like I don't expect the Knicks to be the best defense in the world. Like, they don't have the personnel, but they just gotta compete. Like, last year's team was so good defensively with Isaiah Hartenstein and Dante DiVincenzo and those boys, man. I just want to see it. PJ Tucker, I wish he was 7 years younger, because, man, our defense would be so good with PJ and Mitch out there. Are you kidding me? Elite we'd be, guys. Even PJ at the 3, bro. PJ, Cat, and Mitch or something like that. Like, that could work defensively, but we don't have PJ Tucker 7 years ago, so we've got to make it work. Mikal, OG was extended because of his ability to defend. Mikal Bridges was brought here because of his ability to switch onto multiple positions. And Mikal's been playing well. So is OG, but now it's time to go, because the Knicks have struggled against the top teams this season, and we will get another crack at the Cavs and the Celtics, so don't get me wrong, but the Celtics have nothing to play for. I don't think the Cavs have anything to play for either, so I don't really think much of it. But all I know is that like Tibbs, guys, we're talking about back-to-back 50-win seasons for the first time since the 1990s. Like, this is the best Knicks teams that we've had in my lifetime. I wasn't even alive, guys, the last time we won back-to-back 50-plus games. So we have to go out there, and I say I know people always get mad when I say that. I'm not on the Knicks, but I love the Knicks so much. I consider myself a part of the team, even though I'm 100% not. But I just want to see this team go out there and compete, man. I'm not saying they got to win the championship this season, but just go at Boston, go at Cleveland, let them know that, hey, look, you guys might get us this year, but we're coming back every single season moving forward. And you look at the Cavs, like, once upon a time, they lost to us in the first round, and now they're the favorites. I'm not going to say win the championship. I don't have the odds in front of me, but I mean, they're the 1 seed. Like, they legitimately put together one of the best teams, one of the best regular seasons records we've seen. So the Knicks, they just need to continue to keep building. And we saw Cleveland go out there and, of course, get DeAndre Hunter at the deadline. Ty Jerome got healthy. And they just continue to add pieces and pieces. And the Knicks need to do that too. They're going to have to get better. They're going to have to get more personnel. And most importantly, again, they're going to have to make adjustments. You have to know how to build a scheme and a system around your team. The Knicks have proven that they can beat bad teams. They have no issue doing that. That's why they have 50 wins. That's why they're the 3rd seed, is because they always beat the bad teams. When they go up against the good teams, that's when they're going to be tested. And Tibbs, he's not on the hot seat. It would be ridiculous to say that he is, but he's got to be able to prove the rest of the regular season and come playoff time that he has what it takes to beat these top dogs, guys.